I got to admit, y'all, when I saw it, I'm like, here we go again. Another black man getting jumped on, just trying to do his job. And I'm going to tell you how you've been socialized by racism. Because y'all were saying they jumped a what? A black man that was what? Working as a... No, he ain't no security guard. See what I'm saying? We are socialized to think he's a security guard. No, he's a captain. He's a nautilist. We assume that he's a security guard. No, the man was educated and trained to be a nautilist, and the senior captain, he was the second in charge. The man you saw getting jumped was the second in charge, and since the folk on the pontoon would not listen to the captain, he was on the intercom 5 times. He came over the intercom and said, would y'all please move your pontoon? I've got some passengers, I've got 200 passengers, will you please move? They gave him the bird. They walked away from the pontoon, and he thought, what am I going to do? He got on the radio. He said, could y'all send the little boat up here? I'm going to put my second in charge and another assistant to come and move the boat. So that man that y'all saw, the second in charge, got in a boat and went over nicely, got off the Harriet Tubman, got in the paddle boat, went up nicely and asked him, could y'all move? The captain's trying to park his ship. They decided they didn't want to listen because Trump had just been in town. Y'all not going to talk to me. They had a sense of entitlement, like you can't tell us what to do. Although the narrative is that if black people would just comply and obey authority, then we wouldn't have the problems that we have. Well, I didn't see any compliance. I didn't see any honoring of authority. I saw men pummeling one man, 4 white men. Even white women got in on the action, spitting and kicking the captain. And I'd say, here we go again. But this woman that was narrating, I heard a splash. She said, oh, there you go, baby. He's swimming over there, baby. He's swimming. Look at, go on, baby. Swim, baby. He got up on that dock. Not only did he swim with all his clothes on, the 17-year-old young man pushed himself up and started fighting and slammed a man half his size and half his age. Somebody said the ancestors were helping him. They started fighting, and the next thing I know, I saw this white chair. That man started clocking everybody. And somebody came on and said, now, I was okay when he hit the man, but he hit a woman. And I said, I get what you're trying to say, that the chivalry's not dead, that a man shouldn't hit a woman with a chair. But would you also agree with me that a woman shouldn't spit on a grown man? That a woman shouldn't kick a man while he's down? Would you also agree with me that if you're a woman and you get involved with a fight with men, that it's a chance? What I heard in the spirit, see y'all looking at me funny like, Pastor, are you condoning violence? No. I'm saying that a man and a woman has a right to defend themselves. And you're most vulnerable, watch this, you're most vulnerable when you're alone by yourself. And what it looked like, somebody said it looked like he was by himself. But what they did not count on, Larry, is that man had a ship. Y'all ain't talking to me today. That man had a ship of people like this. Hurry up, Captain, get us to the dock. We can't swim like that 70, but get us to the dock. The captain, a white man, was infuriated. He said he pressed charges. There was a 16-year-old white young man that was on the deck and tried to break it up. His family's filing charges. They were all upset because, watch this, what you did not know is that these were not just employees on a ship. These were family. These were teammates. They spent 7 days a week on the ship together, eating and fellowshipping and looking out for each other. So when they got to dock, all of them got in on the action, because what God wanted me to tell y'all is that you're never alone when you got a ship behind you. Worship, discipleship, fellowship, the old ship of Zion, it has landed many a thousand. Get on board. Can somebody help me real quick? What I'm talking about is the church. I'm never long as I got a church behind me. I got a question, New Direction. If y'all saw y'all pastor again jumped on and I threw my head up, how many of y'all would come and help me? Some of y'all didn't move. When I throw it up, y'all got to show up. Look at your neighbor and say, when they throw it up, show up.